Hello, everyone. How are you? Finished watching Monday Night Raw. The rest of Raw for August the 8th that happened, 2022. Um, I had a really good show, folks. I enjoyed it. There was some stuff I didn't like, but majority of it I did like. There was 7 matches that happened. Almost defeated 2 jobbers in a handicap match. That was pointless. Just get that out of the way. Seth Rollins took on Daniel Dawkins of the Street Profits. Great match, folks. If everybody thought that Montez Ford Seth Rollins was really good last week, this match topped that by 2. Actually, I give this one like a 4 out of 5 star match. These two put on. It was a great match. As soon as that bell rang, Daniel Dawkins went right after Seth Rollins, throwing haymakers, rocking him into the corner. Seth hit a super kick to the midsection, went for the curb stomp. Dawkins moved out of the way, took down Seth Rollins. They ended up fighting outside the ring. And of course, Montez Ford, who was at ringside, had to have the spotlight on him for, of course. Um, Distracted Rollins and started acting goofy. And then Rollins turned around, and Diego Dawkins just blasted him with a shoulder tackle. And Rollins went over the announce table. It didn't even touch the announce table. He went over it. That much speed Diego Dawkins had with that shoulder tackle. That was amazing to see. Back of the ring, Dawkins hit the running corkscrew in the corner. Again, Dawkins was cleaning house. And again, Montez Ford had to get involved. He didn't need to, but he did to steal the spotlight. And allow Seth Rollins to hit a forearm in the back of the head of Dawkins, then pedigreed him for the 1-2-3. After the match, Seth Rollins curb stomped Dawkins and took off as Montez Ford ran back of the ring to chase away Seth and check on his partner. So you know it's going to lead to the Street Profits breaking up, which is a shame. If they do this, I want Daniel Dawkins to kick the holy shit out of Montez Ford because he's the better half of the Street Profits. There's people out there that say the opposite. They prefer Montez Ford. I prefer the other guy. Let me know below in the comment section which Street Profit member do you prefer over the other one in singles action or as a tag team. Bobby Lashley defends the United States Championship against Tommaso Ciampa. A great match. Start to finish, Ida Manker won this match. It was that evenly close. Tommaso Ciampa wore Harley Race Carter's robe as a tribute to the great Harley Race. I didn't know this, but apparently Harley Race was one of the people that trained Tommaso Ciampa. Got him into wrestling. That was a cool fact to learn. Bobby Lashley went for a fallaway slam. Ciampa countered it, chop block to the leg of Bobby Lashley, and they started chopping at him. Lashley, no effect. Lashley just absorbed the chops and just leveled Ciampa for clothesline. Then Ciampa went for the knee to the face, and Bobby Lashley countered it. Tossed him outside the ring. They fought outside the ring. Got back in the ring. Tommaso Ciampa again ran at Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley speared the shit out of him. And then as referees count 1, 2, 3, The Miz, who was on ringside, put Ciampa's foot on the bottom rope. So referee didn't see that happen. The referee just saw the foot on the rope, so he stopped the pin. Bobby Lashley got mad. Then all of a sudden, AJ Styles came coming through the crowd, went after The Miz. They ended up running through the ring, which allowed Tommaso Ciampa, as the referee was dealing with AJ Styles and The Miz, in the ring to expose our top turnbuckle. Sent Bobby Lashley into a face first, backwards DDT, frontwards DDT. Then he hit the running knee to the face, then the STF combo. Like that move transition was awesome to see. Bobby Lashley powered out the submission, spine buster the holy hell Tommaso Ciampa, master lock submission. Bobby Lashley keeps the United States Championship. Must see match, folks. Check it out. Speaking of AJ Styles, The Miz, they ended up having a no disqualification match. This is your main event match of Raw. Really good match. I enjoyed it. The only downfall was I wish there was more weapons news, but there was a fair amount. Just wish there was more. The Miz cracked AJ Styles in the ribs in the back of a kendo stick. Grabbed hold of a steel chair. AJ countered that with a Pele kick, knocked down The Miz. He got hold of the steel chair and just a load of chair shots on The Miz. They ended up fighting outside the ring, and AJ went for a Styles clash on the announce table. Miz countered it, shoved AJ off over the barricade, but AJ kind of landed on the edge of the barricade. Then went over, so that had to hurt. Back of the ring, AJ went for a phenomenal forearm, and Tommaso Ciampa appeared. And so AJ put his ass through a table outside the ring. Then he hit the phenomenal forearm on The Miz. Miz kicked out. AJ went for a second phenomenal forearm, and The Miz countered it by smashing his steel chair across the face of Seth Rollins. AJ Styles, sorry. Like, The Miz tossed the chair right into the face of AJ Styles. He was going for the forearm. Then he set the chair up at the corner. Then he went for the figure four. AJ kicked him out of the figure four. So Miz hit the chair in the corner. Turn around. AJ Styles won the match. As Miz turned around, he hit him with the Styles Clash for the 1-2-3. After the match, something interesting happened. As AJ Styles went up in the corner to celebrate, the security was arresting somebody in the audience, pouring handcuffs on him. They pulled back the hood. It was Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis is another former NXT talent that was released for Vince McMahon. He's back now, finally. I like Dexter Lumis. I liked him in NXT where he was a guy that just stalked certain superstars. Never said a word. Just watched the matches. Stalked them. Beat the shit out of them. But then when they started getting him talking and he got in with Indy Hartwell and he started dressing up as a cowboy and they got married and all that shit, that ruined his character. Ruined it. That's why he's released, because fans stopped caring about him. So I'm hoping this is the Dexter Lumis, is the silent, I'll kick your ass, stalk you type guy. That's what I want to see come back. Kevin Owens was supposed to face Elias one-on-one, but as soon as that bell rang, Kevin Owens started throwing punches, rocking Elias in the corner, and then did the old Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'm going to walk you dry stomps in the corner. Then powerbombed him on the ring apron edge. So that was it. Match never really happened. Elias was stretchered out. And Kevin Owens was like, see ya. So hopefully this is the end of Elias pretending he's Ezekiel, his younger brother. Hopefully Elias comes back as Elias. After a bit. Which I want to see. Then backstage afterwards, they were talking to Kevin Owens about why he did it. And behind them, somebody, don't know who it was, but here had to be Sonya Deville, Piper Niven, and Nikki Cross, because they were probably the car. Somebody drove a car and smashed into a barricade. And showed the car, the front end of the hood, smoke coming out of it, being towed away. And all three women were standing there talking about what happened. So one of them must have been driving it, because nobody else was around. Chad Gable took on Dolph Ziggler one-on-one with Otis ringside. Now I noticed this is 2 weeks in a row now, no Austin Theory. So is that a sign that Triple H and Stephanie is not going to push Austin Theory like Vince McMahon was? Because he's been off TV for a couple weeks now. And he's missed the Money in the Bank, so something's got to be going on. Really great match, folks, between Dolph Ziggler and Chad Gable. Check this match out. They started off with both guys doing great amateur wrestling, which they're both great for. They both train amateur wrestling in the Olympics and stuff. And then they got physical and hard hitting. Chad Gable had a nice overhead rolling German suplex to level Dolph Ziggler. Had an utter German suplex. Chad Gable applied an ankle lock. And Dolph Ziggler got free and just spiked Chad Gable with a DDT. Chad Gable just got right back up, reapplied the ankle lock. Dolph Ziggler was about to tap out, but he was able to kick Chad Gable away to get free of the ankle lock, then jumped over him. Then as Chad Gable turned around, Dolph Ziggler super kicked him for the 1-2-3. Otis got in the ring. Dolph took him off. He was like, I don't want no part of Otis. Rey Mysterio took on Finn Balor Judgment Day. Before the match, backstage, Dominic told Miz, hey, where's my apology for sparing me accidentally last week? It's hey, it was accidental. Like I told you, I'm just after Judgment Day. So Dominic shoved the edge. Ray told Dominic, hey, go cool down. Then as Ray went to the ring, no Dominic. Nowhere to be found. So Edge offered his services as being Ray's corner. Ray said, no, I got this. Then before the match started, Damian Priest got on mic and challenged Edge to a match in Edge's hometown 2 weeks on Raw, one-on-one. Edge has apparently accepted the match. It's been booked for 2 weeks now. This would be Edge's first singles match on Monday Night Raw in 12 years, so it's going to be a big deal for him. It was a good match. It was slow paced, no. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. Like, Balor had to wait twice for Rey Mysterio to do a sunset flip into a pinfall attempts. Rey came off the ropes and had a bulldog on Finn Balor. Then Rey went for a 619. Finn Balor counter of a running clothesline, catching Rey, knocking him down. Rey went for the 619 again. This time Damian Priest took the hit, allowed Finn Balor to grab hold of Rey, send him into the ring post to regroup. Then Edge came out and went after Damian Priest. So Edge did not listen to Rey Mysterio, ask him to stay backstage. As they went through the crowd, giving Edge attack Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley came out on stage with Dominic over her shoulders. His shirt was torn up. There was a couple cuts here and there. So apparently she must have been rough with the poor guy backstage. And then as Rey was watching what happened to Dominic, he went to leave to check on him. Finn Balor grabbed him from behind, turned him around, hit a move, and pinned him from the 1-2-3. I'm happy that Finn Balor, Judgment Day, finally did get a win. Last match that happened was first round matchup to crown the new Women's Tag Team Champions. Dakota Kai and Io Shirai with Bayley in the corner took on Dana Brooke and Tamina Snuka. This match I did not care about because Tamina Snuka was in it. Dana Brooke powerbombed the holy hell out of Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai went for a move. She jumped up. Dana grabbed hold and just powerbombed her ass to the canvas. Dana tagged out. Tamina Snuka got in. To course to give Tamina a lot of offense, like throat chops to Io Shirai, super kick knockdown Dakota Kai. Then outside the ring, Dakota Kai was at by edge of a barricade, and Dana Brooke did a cartwheel. Bayley pulled Kai out of the way, so Dana basically cartwheeled herself into the barricade. In the back of the ring, Tamina Snuka, I don't know what the hell she was thinking. She climbed up on the top rope and stood there for like 2 minutes. And like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do a Superfly Splash. She jumped off the top rope for the Superfly Splash, or late great Jimmy Superfly Snuka, her father's famous for, WWE. And she came down and she stopped because Io Shirai got her legs up. Her feet up to hit her in the face. So Tamina grabbed hold of her feet, stopped it, then just stood there. And then Io Shirai was like, well, okay, if you're not going to do nothing, I'll just get up, knock you down, and hit a top rope moonsault for the 1-2-3. So Io Shirai and Dakota Kai advanced to the tournament. Next week on Raw, Alexa Bliss and Asuka take on Piper Niven and Nikki Cross at the tournament. Unfortunately, we already know Nikki Cross and Piper Niven's not going to win because Asuka and Nikki Cross is feuding with Dakota Kai, Io Shirai, and Bayley. The other side of the bracket for the tournament, it's weird. You have Aaliyah and Miguel Gonzalez, Sonya Deville and Natalya. Not Natalya and Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville and Natalya. Chelsea Blackheart and Xia Li, that's an interesting team. And from NXT, it's Nakia Lyons and Zoe Starks. Why in the hell are those two in the tag team tournament and not the longest running NXT Women's Tag Team Champions in NXT history, Toxic Attraction? That shocked me. I don't know why they're not in the tournament. Let me know below who you think is going to win the new Women's Tag Team titles. I got a feeling, I've been reading online that Sasha Banks and Naomi want to come back now that Vince is gone. If they do bring them back, I got a feeling that they're either going to challenge the winners of the tournament, or they're going to attack in the finals, so there'll be no champions. There'll be like a triple threat or something down the road. That's what I think is going to happen. Yes, but let me know who you like to see win the tournament. There you have it, folks. Definitely check out Chad Gable versus Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins versus Daniel Dawkins, Bobby Lashley versus Tommaso Ciampa, AJ Styles versus The Miz. Finn Balor, Rey Mysterio is an okay match, but slow paced. The other matches, you didn't miss nothing, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.